grandmother and she liked it. So this
Salutations! It's your Uncle Sam, and this is the Great American Game.
My Gemini twin back powering up. No more handshakes and hugs. The energy only circulate through us.
Wow, this year's Super Bowl was something else. One of the largest audience ever, 126 million viewers. And none other than Kendrick Lamar did the halftime show. Now, there were so many messages and so many things going on in that show. Let's hear what some of the people online are saying about it, and you tell me what you thought about it.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
Did you catch all of the symbolism in Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show? Let me break it down for you. Let's start with the game loading, signifying and setting the tone of what the theme of this performance would be, which is that we are playing the Great American Game, and not just playing it, but battling against the Great American Game. It starts out with this game board that has the X, the circle, the square, and the triangle, similar to a game controller. And behind them in the stands, they had the loading that was done by lights in the stands. So it said like 55% loading with the loading bar. And at the end, it said 100% loaded, and the bar was fully loaded, signifying that it's time for the game to begin. This was good. Then we get Kendrick rapping a whole new verse that nobody has ever heard on top of the G and X, which really sets the tone that he's in today's time. This is about today's music. Ain't gonna be too many throwbacks for this performance here. And on top of that, he says the revolution will be televised. They picked the right time, but the wrong guy, which lets you know that I'm here with the message. This is not just about music. Pay close attention. It's also an ode to the revolution will not be televised by Gil Scott-Heron. Do your Googles.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
Well, you know, the catchphrase, what that was all about, the revolution will not be televised, that was about the fact that the first change that takes place is in your mind. You have to change your mind before you change the way you live and the way you move.
So we're about to get into a deep dive of all of the symbolism that was shown throughout Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. And we are going to start from the beginning with Samuel L. Jackson dressed as Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam was used in the early 19th century as a depiction of America personified. He was a representation of American pride and patriotism, but also propaganda when it came to recruitment and war. When it comes to accuracy, Kendrick Lamar could have easily chosen a white man to play Uncle Sam and to narrate the performance. But instead, he chose Samuel L. Jackson, who has also played this role in Django as an Uncle Tom. And in the movie, he was in love with his white slave owner. And Uncle Toms within culture, especially Black culture, are Black men who are not only obedient, but also uphold white supremacy. And so we see perfect examples of that through Kanye West, Snoop Dogg, Nelly. And so going back to Samuel L. Jackson here, a Black man dressed in all American gear, I think is a clear depiction of they're not like us. It doesn't matter what your skin tone is. And then also going to Welcome to the Great American Game is a double entendre because we're obviously watching the Super Bowl, but he's talking about the game that is America and being Black in America.
This video is for Samuel Jackson and Samuel Jackson only, and I'm going to do my best to get through it without crying, but I cannot make any promises. But I want to explain why his role as Uncle Sam hit me so hard, why it was my favorite part of the entire performance, and why it's making me emotional. Now, while his entire performance as Uncle Sam was stellar, it was jarring, it was challenging, it was so many things, there is one line that he said that has really hit a lot of us deeply, and I know it hit me deeply, and that was the deduct one life line.
See, you brought your homeboys with you. The old culture cheat code. Scorekeeper, deduct one life.
Now, for those who don't know, Uncle Samuel Jackson has been about that life. He has been a part of the civil rights movement. He was a part of the Black Panther movement. He has done protests, and he has seen, touched, and felt the hard work our ancestors endured for us to have our freedoms that we have today. If you can say we have freedoms. But the reason why the deduct one lifeline hit me so deeply is because that was the tail end of him saying, oh, you got your buddies with you. Cultural cheat code. Scorekeeper, deduct one life. You know who I thought about? MLK Jr. Us being in community, they don't like that. That is the cultural cheat code. So what do they do whenever we get together in camaraderie and remind ourselves of who we are? They deduct one life. Did y'all know that Samuel Jackson was an usher at Martin Luther King Jr.'s funeral? This is where I get a little emotional, because who better to talk about playing the game than an elder Black man whose hands have touched the result of us trying to play and beat the game? Who better to talk about playing the game than a man who has been around and seen it all, done it all, and tried to navigate it all? Who better than to tell you how to play the white man's game than a Black man who has survived it, you know? Samuel Jackson, if you ever get to see this, I hope you understand and know just how revered and appreciated you are in the Black community. And as much as it saddens me that even in you being an elder, you still are saying the same things and fighting for the same thing you have spent your entire life fighting for, I hope you know that your role in this halftime show, I don't think I even fully grasp the impact that it has and will have for years to come.
Kendrick's Super Bowl performance has upset a whole lot of people.
Typical Kendrick Lamar dumb stuff.
The stadium goes dark. 9 boxes are illuminated in the center of the field. Flashes of a triangle, square, X and O of a game controller appear in the corners.
From Alondra down to Central, better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the road label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, here 69 God. Ay, freaky ass, need to stay their ass inside. Ay,
and the spotlight hits the middle square.
It's your uncle, Sam.
Hold up. A Black Uncle Sam with Donald Trump in the crowd. Shit.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird, Lucas, and Bird. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole.
The camera cuts to Kendrick standing on 1987 Black Buick GNX. Of course, GNX is the title of his most recent album, but 1987 is also the year Kendrick was born. As he crouches motionless on the hood of the car, the only movement you see comes from the swinging pendant around his neck. When you look closer, it's a lowercase letter A, which I guess in Kendrick's world can only symbolize
A minor.
When he finally stands up, he has a warning for us all.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
I really don't know what he said.
Maybe Jay-Z did pick the wrong guy, because Kendrick wasn't there to perform any lollipop songs. Dressed in bell-bottom jeans and a fitted black cap to the back, which if you look closer, has an emblem of a feather pinned to it. And for those who don't know, a feather on a cap symbolizes an achievement or honor that somebody can be proud of. Kendrick and his crew tighten up, nod their heads in obedience, only to reveal a formation that resembles the American flag. Uncle Sam again interrupts, calling him a culture cheat code.
See, you brought your homeboys with you. The old culture cheat code. Scorekeeper.
Before Kendrick says,
I want to perform their favorite song. but you know they love to sue.
He teases Not Like Us, but instead brings out the first of Drake's ex-girlfriends, SZA. After performing All the Stars, Uncle Sam shows his approval.
That's what America wants. Nice and calm.
But then Kendrick pops back up.
40 acres and a mule, this is bigger than the music.
40 Acres and a Mule was a promise to give freed slaves land for economic independence, which, as we all know, has never materialized.
I'm nothing in reality.
The icing on the cake arrives when they cut from Kendrick to reveal the second of Drake's ex-girlfriends, Serena Williams, a native of Compton who, if you remember, did the exact same crip walk in 2012. This moment was met with disapproval by many onlookers at the time.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
I'm sorry. Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl was whack. That was one of the worst halftime shows in recent memory.
What you talking about, mister?
First of all, Kendrick Lamar is not mainstream. Like, people do not know those songs. The white people at the Super Bowl party that I was with, white people at the Super Bowl party that I was with, white people at the Super Bowl party that I was with, he may as well have been speaking Mandarin.
Stop it. Get some help. Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Last night, Kendrick gave us a nuanced discussion of what it is to be black in America. He was saying America is a game and we're all trapped inside of it. The stage was a giant PlayStation controller that the performers couldn't even see the entirety of. So this is like what we're trapped in America, in mass incarceration, in capitalism, in the entire American system. We are trapped in a game that we have no chance to win. And not only that, we can't even see that we're in the game. Like, the dancers can't see that it's a, we can't even see that we're in a game. And you got Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam. When do we get to see a black man play Uncle Sam? And we're seeing Sam say, hey, you're being too ghetto, too rebellious. Don't you know how to play the game?
Too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play the game? Then tighten up.
For an older black man to say to him, don't you know how to play the game? That is so deeply coded. Like, do you know how to navigate the system? Do you know how to deal with the hurdles that the white man is going to throw at you? Do you know how to do the necessary sacrifices and compromises and code switching that's necessary to get there? Kendrick had been doing his hardcore rap songs at that point, and Samuel L. Jackson is talking about, you're scaring America. Don't you know how to play the game to mollify these white folks? So after Sam says, don't you know how to play the game? Kendrick goes into the softer songs, the R&B. This is when Luther comes out. This is when SZA comes out.
Oh, you done lost your damn mind.
Hey,
When Sam says, that's what America wants, nice and calm, that's when he's playing the game. So Kendrick switches it up. That's when we go into Not Like Us. But of course, there's a whole game with Not Like Us. Is he going to do it? Is he not? It's like hopscotch. He's in, he's out. He starts to do it, then he backs off. Then he teases that he's going to do it again. Then he backs off. Then he jumps right into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what America wants. Nice and calm. You're almost there. Don't mess this.
Oh no. It's a cultural divide. I'ma get it on the flow.
You really about to do it?
40 acres and a mule. This is bigger than the music.
You really about to do it?
Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
They get on it like that.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like go. Mustard on a beat, bro, deep boat, any rap, he a freak though, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, now them boys to the cross, they walk around like T's, what's up with these Draconio,
He's playing a game with you. And the whole Samuel L. Jackson thing is like, no matter how high and big you get, there will always be that voice of America standing there going, you're being too ghetto, you're not playing the game enough, you're not enough. And oh my God, an American flag made of black bodies. So much symbolism how we are the fabric of America. We are the raw materials that made America. We form America. We are definitely part of America, but also we are trapped in America, right? We got the Drake references with Serena and the A chain and the whole he likes to sue. But this was really about, let's critique America. Let's talk back to America. Let's put on our critique of America at the Super Bowl.
Man, that was a lot of messages. What did you get out of this Super Bowl halftime show? Put it in the comments. Be nice. Thank you for visiting Berean Scholars. Check you out next time.